Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Catherine Kelly, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to align with spirit for radiant living. Now, I know that can sound real woo woo and out there, but basically it is so simple. All of us are trying to get a more radiant and grounded and well life, but a lot of people have a hard time knowing how to listen to themselves to know what they need because we have all these shoulds in our head and all of these expectations and all these things that we tell ourselves we need to do or should do. And oftentimes that is in direct opposition of what we actually need in order to feel healthy, rested, radiant, well, all those kinds of things. And so I want to give you a really personal example of something that happened to me about 2 years ago. And hopefully that will help you know more simply how to align with yourself. Because we have, again, all these expectations that we think are instruction manuals for ourselves, but oftentimes it leads us down the wrong path. So let me tell you what happened a couple of years ago. It was a Monday morning. I was on my way to work, feeling actually pretty good. And, not an overly busy weekend, pretty relaxing. Really wasn't all that worn out from what, yard work or anything over the weekend. But it was really interesting because midway through my first client, which was an 8 o'clock client, I could just feel my body sinking. I could just feel my energy level just really going down and thinking, oh my gosh, what's happening? Am I getting sick? Am I, did I do too much? And so I'm scanning my brain to figure out what was going on. So in between my 8 and my 9 client, I basically realized there was no way I was going to make it through the rest of the day and be much good to my clients. And so made it through the 9 o'clock appointment. And then between that appointment and my 10 o'clock appointment, I called all of my afternoon clients and said, I'm really not feeling good. I need to reschedule. They were actually fine. A couple of them said, oh, this is good. And, my day's really busy. And so it worked out really quite well. But I basically got through my next 2 clients, told them I'm under par, but we'll make sure that we get you taken care of today. And then at noon, I finished up my notes, and I was really sinking at that point to the point where I was thinking, gosh, what do I need to do for myself? I didn't feel like I needed medicine, or I didn't feel like I was really getting a cold or anything. But I stopped and I listened, just like I encourage everybody to do through my book and through my sessions and through my workshops that I do. But I stopped and listened. And basically, the first thing that I heard was, I asked my gut, which to me is the voice of our soul. I'm like, okay, gut, what do I need? Now, I'm not a huge meat eater, let alone a red meat eater. But every once in a while, my body just tells me I need some animal protein. And what was interesting was when I asked, what does my gut need? What's it trying to tell me? The first thing I heard was, you need to go get some sort of red meat, a burger, a steak, something. But since it was the middle of the day, I didn't want a steak. So I actually came out to Louisville at a little restaurant not too far from where I live. And they have these wonderful blackened burgers that have blue cheese on them. I thought, okay, that's perfect. I need, that would give me some protein. And I think I had a salad with it, but it was one of those things where I was like, okay, that's what I need. So it was an unusually warm day. And so I actually sat outside on their patio. I was the only one on the patio, which was actually kind of nice because I could get some peace and quiet. And so basically what I did was I sat there eating my burger. The woman, the waitress came in and out to check on me, but I really had some just quiet time to eat that burger and just kind of sit. So after I ate it and ate my salad, I basically said, okay, gut, what do you need now? And again, I am not a huge nap taker. I'm usually going throughout the day, and then I'm pretty tired by the time I go to bed at night. But my body just said, you need to go home and take a nap. Okay, fine, I'll go home and take a nap. So again, step 2, I listened to the fact that my body was needing some rest. Again, I had been sleeping fine, really no indication earlier that I was super tired, but my body at that moment was saying, you need some sleep. So I went home, got my lounge clothes on, got the dogs outside, took care of them, and then came back in and basically went to bed and took a nap. And I slept really hard for about 2 hours. So when I started to stir, kind of rolled over and I'm thinking, okay, gut, what do you need now? And what I heard was go for a walk. Now, I've got many, many walking paths that I have, plotted around my neighborhood. And so I went on about a 3-mile walk. And it takes me about 45 minutes to do this. But when I asked my gut what I needed, it basically said, take a walk, but leave the dogs behind. Meaning that it's a lot of work sometimes to walk one of my dogs, because she has a lot more energy. And sometimes I have to keep track of her. And so went for my 3 mile walk, kind of took it a little more leisurely than normal. And when I got back to my house, I said, okay, gut, what is it that I need? And my gut said, pull some weeds. Now, for me, pulling weeds is very meditative, very relaxing, and very centering and mindful. And so I went and grabbed a bag and I pulled weeds for about 45 minutes to an hour. And then when I felt like I was kind of done, I said, okay, gut, AKA soul, what do you need now? And basically I heard, go eat a light dinner and then relax for the rest of the evening. And so that's what I did. I came in, made a very light dinner after having my burger for lunch, ate that, got some liquids in me, and then basically relaxed on the couch and probably watched TV. I don't remember exactly, but I know that I very much just kind of laid low and relaxed. Went to bed my normal time and slept really hard the rest of the night. Woke up the next morning feeling fabulous. And so as you're listening, a lot of people are probably questioning, going, gosh, how do you stop long enough to listen to what it is that you need? And that is our biggest mistake in, I think, how we are born and bred in this country, is that we overthink rather than listening deep within. And so my book, Soul Health Aligning with Spirit for Radiant Living, the aligning with spirit for radiant living part is all about aligning with yourself, listening to your soul, which is that gut reaction, so that everything lines up in your life. So when you take a look at my soul health model, which is on the front of my book, there are 10 branches. And when you stop to listen about what it is that you need within each or all of those branches, basically, it will start to tell you what you need. Now, that particular day, and I'm just going to look at my model, that particular day, I got the physical branch taken care of with both some sleep and some physical activity and some nutrition. For me, environmentally, when I can be outside, it's very soothing and feeds my soul. Psychologically, I had some downtime. Spiritually, anytime I do something around nature, and we have beautiful trees here in North Carolina, anytime I can do something in nature, it very much fills my soul. Basically, also, intellectually and occupationally, it helped me clear my mind so that I could much more easily think about what I needed to do for the next day. So I hit 6 or 7 of the branches on my tree, which is no wonder why I felt so much better the next day. So I stopped, I asked, I listened, I trusted, and then I acted on it. And then literally the next day, it all came together. I could feel myself aligned. I got through the rest of my week just fine, but I was willing to listen. Now, in years past, I might not have been willing to do that. But over the years, I have learned that, boy, if we just let our gut reaction be our guide, well, then we're going to have everything that we need, because it is like that GPS system. So when you think about how you can align with yourself or what you need at any given time, if you're feeling worn out or spent or overwhelmed or exhausted, try going within and asking your gut, which is, again, the voice of your soul, what is it that my gut tells me that I need right now? And then just trust and follow. So once again, this is a way to help you understand how you can align for radiant living and work with your soul in tandem with your human condition, and help you move forward to creating your most radiant and wonderful life. So thank you for listening. If you would like to leave a comment, I would love to hear it, whether you email me or you leave a comment on this actual blog site. Would love to hear it. And you can go to my website, www.drcatherinetkelly.com. And on my left-hand side, you will find all of my social media icons, and you can click on any of those to follow what I'm doing and watch some of the other videos that I have. So thank you very much, and have a fabulous day.